In 3.1, we looked at graphing. So let's do the learning guide problems from that section. Number 1, plot the points A, which is 1, 4. So we always start at the origin. Your first coordinate is your x coordinate, which is going to tell me whether to go right or left. And then the y coordinate is going to tell me whether to go up or down. So from 0, I'm going to go to the right, positive 1. And then I'm going to go up 4. So this is point A. Then for point B, first coordinate is your x coordinate, tells me whether to go right or left. Since it's a negative, I'm going to go left 4. And then I'm going to stop because my y coordinate is a 0, so that says do not go up or down. So there's point B. Okay, moving on to number 2, it says graph y equals x minus 2. Select integers for x from -3 to 3 inclusive, and that inclusive means you will include the -3 and the 3. So we will label our x's going from -3, so -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3. Now, you don't have to have this extra column, but this is just going to allow us to see our work. So as I plug into our equation y equals -2, each of these x values, it would look like y equals -3 minus 2, which gives me a y value of -5. And then y equals -2 minus 2, which is -4. Y equals -1 minus 2, which is -3. Y equals 0 minus 2. Y equals 1 minus 2, so -1. Y equals 2 minus 2, which is 0. And y equals 3 minus 2, which is 1. So now what we have is a set of ordered pairs, -3, -5, -2, 4, and so on. Okay, so let's graph that line. Now it is a linear equation, so when we go to graph it, it will look like a line. If you've done any arithmetic incorrectly and you don't have a straight line, you're going to notice that once you plot your points. Okay, so let me go 5, 4. That should be enough. To the point -3, -5, I'm going to go left 3 and down 5. -2, oop, that was a mistake, and I just caught that I didn't have my negative sign up there. So -2, -4, which would have definitely, if you had not caught it, you would have seen a point that was way out of line with the other points. -1, -3, 0, -2. Notice these are all falling in a straight line. 1, -1, 2, 0, and 3, 1. Okay, and there's our line. So those were just a select few points that are on the line. Remember, we have an infinite number of points that make up that line. Okay, we're going to omit number 3. Okay. Number 6 says a football is thrown by a quarterback to a receiver. The points in the figure show the height of the football in feet above the ground in terms of its distance yards from the quarterback. Find the coordinates of point A and interpret the coordinates in terms of the information given. So when I look at point A, it's actually right here. That's at the point, these are labeled in 4s, so each individual mark in between that would be, that's a 2 and a 6. So we're at the point 2, 7. And as I interpret that, we would say, remember that the horizontal axis were your x values. And if we look back in the problem, it says that we have the distance of a football from the quarterback in yards. So we would say when the football is 2 yards from the quarterback, the height is 7 feet. And notice that all my units are coming straight from that diagram and from the problem.